Hey, so I'm just doing another video, cause more cool stuff. Just so you can see, I'm going to do an apartment tour soon, but as it is right now, as you can see, I'm doing laundry, and I have some pretty serious cleaning up to do before I actually show people around. It's taken me this whole week pretty much to start moving in, just because well, I've been really busy. And then really tired at the end of the day, so I got some stuff left to put away, and then I'll do a whole tour hopefully in the next day or two, put that online. Hopefully I'll be getting these videos online tonight, because I have a whole bunch of videos that I haven't put up. Chinese people are absolutely obsessed with the NBA. Totally new thing, I didn't realize this. It's been a couple of things. First off, I keep going back and forth with these experiences, having really great experiences where my Chinese totally works and I'm feeling really confident, like I'm actually achieving something. And then usually in rapid succession, there's another experience where I feel like I don't speak a single word of the language and I can't figure out why. For example, I went to buy a comforter. Was completely successful beginning to end with the conversation, including lots of back and forth understanding of the language and actually getting the comfort I wanted with no hassle. About 2 minutes later, I was eating at the previously mentioned clean Walmart style noodle place, and the first words, the first, I don't know, 2 minutes of talking to the woman at the front counter trying to translate, vegetarian dish without fish, eggs, or dairy. I started talking and she looked at me like I'd come in grunting and squealing. And so I went from yes, I can speak and buy things and it's awesome, to oh my god, I can't even order food. So quick rapid ups and downs like that with language. But one of the great ups was I was in a cab with usually cabbies don't even talk to you, don't look at you, grunt a lot. Try not to respond unless they really want to bitch you about something like puking all over their door. But I'll talk about that in a different video. I was in a video on the way to these tutoring sessions I started and quickly stopped. But I was in the car on the way there, and this guy starts talking to me about the Olympics, and just asking what I liked and what I thought of them all. And I was telling him that I thought soccer was really cool, but I didn't get to see much. And it's a totally successful conversation, saying, my favorite soccer, and he's like, soccer's okay. His favorite's basketball. And I was like, oh yeah, basketball's cool. And he was like, yeah, Kobe. And I was like, oh my god, you actually know a player's name. Turns out he knows a lot of players' names, and he's totally obsessed. And so he was talking about how cool the U.S. team was. And I was like, well, China's really cool too. You got Yao Ming. And he was like, Yao's pretty cool, but he's slow. This is all in Chinese. And he does this pantomime while he's driving of Yao Ming Dui, which is sorry. And he's like, Colby, and this is all while he's driving down, a busy highway, honking, and not a highway, but a big street. And so, totally obsessed with NBA and just loving basketball. And so that was kind of cool to talk to him about that. I actually had a successful conversation about the Olympics, especially because I don't have a lot of sports vocabulary, so that was cool. And then just on the way back from the noodle place, these two videos are in rapid succession, by the way. On the way back from the ethnic noodle place around the corner, I got stopped by this guy out in front of my apartment. He lives just the next hallway over, and he speaks really good English, and well, pretty good English. And we were talking a little bit, and I was talking about where I was from, because he'd asked me where I was from. So I said Colorado, and he was like, he named some guy some basketball player from CSU or something like that, or from Southern Colorado University. I don't know. It was a little bit hard to tell with his accent, but he actually knew a basketball player from there, which I was like, wow, just another guy obsessed with the NBA. And so then I was like, I'm from Boulder. He was like, I don't know. I was like, it's near Denver. He's like, oh, Denver Nuggets, Denver Nuggets. Oh, Carmelo Anthony. Like, knew the player's name, and he was like all excited. He was like, oh, I love the NBA. And he wanted my phone number, but I don't have a cell phone yet because that's an area that I have zero vocabulary in. So when they ask me what company and I have no idea, and then ask me about minutes and I have no idea, it doesn't work out so well. So hopefully I'll have a cell phone this week. So we didn't have a cell phone number to give him, so I gave him my email. And it'll be fun to hear from him soon. It'll be kind of fun to have a friend that speaks at least some English living right next door. He also said, he asked me if I was lonely, which was kind of funny, and I thought he thought it was weird when I kind of chuckled a little bit at the question. But he mentioned that there's another American couple living the next building over, which is probably, I don't know, 30 feet away. So yeah, kind of cool. Hopefully I'll get an email from him. I'll give him my phone number, and yeah. But yeah, it turns out like one of the biggest like things right now is basketball, and like a huge number of Chinese people are watching the NBA. Go figure. So yeah, cool stuff. That's it for now.